20 años de cooperación en India no pueden mostrarse en estos 45 minutos, pero sí pueden resumir cómo surge Amigos de Odisha y cómo ha sido su evolución hasta hoy. La iniciativa de un grupo de amigos viajeros y sobre todo solidarios fue el comienzo de la colaboración con una ONG de Odisha que se ha mantenido en el tiempo, al igual que el carácter voluntario de nuestra actividad y el apoyo de muchas personas solidarias. El conocer de cerca a los que necesitan nuestra ayuda ha hecho posible vencer las barreras culturales que nos separan. También la respuesta de la ONG India ha sido imprescindible estos 20 años. Y ya que ha sido la mujer uno de los objetivos de nuestra actuación, hemos querido mostrar la evolución de la ONG a través de la vida de Sonu, una de nuestras primeras niñas apadrinadas. Bienvenidos a ver un viaje de 20 años en el que no ha habido un solo
Hi. So now we are in your house. Okay. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes. My name is Sonu Agrawal. I am living in Chhattisgarh, in Jansgir, and I live in 5 members. We are living 5 members in our house. My husband, my grandmother, my 2 babies, and me.
Very nice, very nice. And you are now the manager of this house.
Yes, I manage my house. At morning 6 o'clock I started my work. 6 in the morning I take my bath. Then before my breakfast, tiffin my husband. Then he going to her business. Then I take and give the breakfast in my grandmother.
Very nice, very nice. Tell us something about your grandmother.
My grandmother is 87 years old and she is very nice people and she take care of me and my babies, and now she is ill person.
Okay. And what about your sister?
Yes, I have one sister and in India one sister, then Spanish sister, 3 sisters, Madam Elizabeth in India and Gino. We are our communication and our get together when we met. That time was a very nice spending.
So you are happy?
Yes, I'm
your
very
big family.
I have a big family.
You are lucky.
Yes, I'm very lucky.
Hemos comenzado por el final, visitando a Sonu en su actual casa en Naila. La impresión ha sido muy positiva. Ella está feliz y su familia también con ella. Nos desplazamos ahora a Yudayagiri, una población en el corazón de Odisha, en la zona tribal, donde se inició SMSS con el primer centro de acogida infantil y donde llevaron a Sonu y a Ginu, su hermana, tras sufrir una tragedia familiar. Allí comienza su historia y también, prácticamente a la par, la de la colaboración de Amigos de Odisha con la ONG India Subhadra Mahatab Seva Sadan, SMSS, que fundó ese centro unos 20 años antes de nuestra llegada. Igual que la inmensa mayoría de las bodas indias, también la de Sonu fue concertada. A Niles, que tampoco tenía madre, le acompañó alguien de su familia a buscar una chica al orfanato. Se prendó de Sonu y fue el secretario de SMSS junto con la familia que la apadrinaba en España, quienes, tras las correspondientes investigaciones sobre la familia del chico, dieron el visto bueno. Sonu lo aceptó enseguida y se programó ya la fecha de la boda. Antes del día de la ceremonia, según el rito hinduista, la pareja se había visto 2 veces y ese mismo día Sonu marchó en tren para ir a vivir con otra familia, en otra ciudad y en otro estado de India. Lo cierto es que desde nuestro punto de vista da vértigo esta realidad que viven la mayoría de las jóvenes indias. A Sonu le ha ido muy bien. Nos alegra mucho ver a las que ya son nuestras chicas seguir adelante con la vida que ellas quieren.
Okay, so now when you took this train for the first time?
5 years ago when I met that time.
Okay, then why you decided to be married?
Because I get new family and of course I have one family, sister's family and I mean Spanish family and sister family. So yes, I like that I have to marry one new family. So I think so this is good for me.
And who presented to you this offer of marriage?
Yes, of course, Mr. Mahanti, Dr. Istarman and Shaliam.
Una de las razones para el inicio de la colaboración de Amigos de Odisha a través del programa de apadrinamiento fue ver que los centros de SMSS no solo son de acogida, sino que se procura una educación a las niñas. También reciben atención sanitaria. Pero ¿qué pasa con los niños que viven en familias de los pueblos de la zona rural? No siempre llegan a tener cubiertas esas necesidades básicas.
Hello. Thank
We
you.
are in the center in Gidayagiri
Gidayagiri.
and the first center of SMSS where you and your sister lived
Yes.
together. How old were you when you first came here?
5 years, I think.
How was a regular day here?
Yes, at morning we are getting the prayer, and after that I sweep the all rounder in field and road. Then cooking. After that we went to our school. Then after came back in 4 o'clock. After evening 4 o'clock, that time we take some foods. Then after that we are playing in ground.
And what about the high school? What are your
Yes.
best memories?
Okay. I was lived my high school in 2011. I lived my high school, and that time I was very nice my school, and I also to my high school
Who was taking care of your health here in the
here.
center?
In my mom in Santi, she is taking care of me here. She is also very nice person. She is taking care about me and my sister Ginu.
Santi, is there something you would like to tell us about Sonu, the institution, Amigos de Odisha?
I am staying here 27 years. Stay here. Previous is Subhadra Mata's no good condition. Now it's very good condition because the Amigo Odisha help the SMS Jiu Devi. My daughter Sonu come 1 year back come. Mr. Mom come. All friends are coming. I am very happy.
What do you study? You study English?
Sonu tuvo oportunidad de formarse y también de decidir su futuro. Muchas mujeres en India no tienen oportunidad de elegir su destino y están desamparadas. Es por eso que desde Amigos de Odisha y SMSS hemos procurado atender a las que se encuentran en situación de exclusión social por diferentes causas. Vamos a Pasara, cerca de Yudayagiri, donde nos espera Sobhasini, la directora de proyectos de la zona, donde se trabaja en un programa de desarrollo integral. Son la educación y la salud los ejes fundamentales, pero también el desarrollo social y económico de la población tribal. Allí visitaremos también a algunos de los primeros estudiantes de nuestras escuelas de educación no formal. Comprobamos que gracias a esa educación, sobre todo las chicas, han podido acceder a estudios superiores. En particular, 2 de ellas son ahora instructoras de las escuelas de sus pueblos.
Hello.
Hi, Subhasini. We are pleased to be here together with you. Would you please introduce yourself?
Myself is Subhasini Patra, working in SMS since 20 years, very long time. And also I am living in Posora since 20 years in a tribal area in the jungle. And this is my organization identification. But my personal identification, I am not only born in Posora, but also I am very near to Bhubaneswar place.
How is your life in Pasara?
Posora life changed everything in my life. There is a great mode in my life. When after my master degree, I came to Posora. From Lepera, India to that the central government to Posora, very interior place. And my cloth and my hairstyle, everything was different. But I was surprised to see this area. I am sitting on the old campus under the mango tree, and we are discussing with staff how we will enter in the village. And one headmaster told me, if you want to enter in this area, first you have to change yourself. Your dress, your hairstyle, your everything you have to change. Then you go to village. Because if you are going to buy this type of uniform, then village people cannot receive you.
From your point of view, what is the impact of Amigos de Odisha in the area?
In my point of view, there is no language, and I cannot measuring by any measurement, because great impact I am collecting from Amigodi.
What are the problems and difficulties you have found about education in the tribal area?
Tribal area education, you know, first tribal area education is parents are not interested for education. Parents only interested how government will give money to stipend money to children and food. Actual tribal area 1% parents is not interested. If today government will stop the money and food, then tomorrow nobody will come to school.
Can you explain us about the health problems in the tribal area?
Now present health problem, if you want to identify, now more gastric, skin disease, and leg pain, backbone pain, this is. But beginning time, health problem more, because village people are not going to hospital. And another problem is malaria, blood pressure in this area. This is now more. Malaria is reduced, again increasing, again decreasing, and blood pressure also. This is the health problem. Another point is I am thinking here also health problem. People more depends on allopathic medicine.
And Subhasini, what are your feelings about Pasara, your life here, Amigos de Odisha? What can you tell us?
No, now my feelings is very happy. and I am getting peace here. If I am going to my city or my village or my neighbor house, I cannot leaving one day because I feel very congested. First, I feel oxygen, maybe shortage or something, and I cannot adjust in the city life. Everywhere luxury, everywhere. I cannot go with them. So I dislike to them when I am going. When I cannot go toilet also.
Thank you so much. You know, we are all very proud of you. There are no words to thank you for all the work you do. And I'm sure all the people here will see that too. You have created a great community. And thank you very much for being
Thank
our
you.
friend.
Thank you.
Hello, thank you very much for joining us. Do you remember the time you spent in the school as MSS?
ତମର ମନେ ଅଛି କି ତମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଛୋଟ ଛୁଆ ହେଇକି ଏଠି ପାଠ ପଢୁଥିଲ? Yes, he remembering.
Was it a happy time for you?
At that time, there was no communication, and there was we have to go to door and collecting the children.
Were there many students in your school?
Now more children.
How many years did you study?
କୋଉ ଯାଏ ତମେ ପାଠ ପଢୁଛ? +2. and ସେଠି ସେ ସ୍କୁଲରେ
ସପ୍ତମ ଯାଏ
ନାଇଁ ସେଇ ନନ୍ ଫର୍ମାଲ ସ୍କୁଲରେ କେତେ ବର୍ଷ ପାଠ ପଢିଲ?
ନନ୍ ଫର୍ମାଲରେ 3 ବର୍ଷ.
3 years you are ready.
Are you happy of teaching now to the children of your village?
ତମେ ଖୁସି ଅଛ କି ତମ ଗାଁର ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ ପାଠ ପଢେଇ ଖୁସି ଅନୁଭବ କରୁଛ?
ହଁ ଦିଦି ଖୁସି ଅନୁଭବ ମାନେ ଗାଁର ଛୋଟ ଛୁଆ ମାନେ କିଛି ଦି ଅକ୍ଷର ଜାଣିପାରିଲେ ତାଙ୍କେ ବେକାରୀ ବୁଲୁଥିବା ସମୟରେ ସେମାନେ ମାନେ
Yeah. Thank you very much for being here with us.
Yes.
We are so pleased of meeting you. You work here in this health center from 2005 to 2011. And your medical specialty is Ayurvedic medicine. How do you define differences between Ayurvedic medicine and allopathic medicine?
Ayurvedic medicines and allopathic medicine, there are many differences there. One thing is Ayurvedic medicine is easy to procure and easy to prepare, no side effects, very cost effective and very popular. But in allopathy, the cost is very different between the Ayurveda and allopathy, and some side effects are there, and people are not well known to about that medicine, and they are not easy to buy that medicines. And other thing is there in Ayurveda, yoga also is one part of the Ayurveda, and without medicine they can do yoga and cure all the types of chronic diseases. So it is very good and cost effective and for all kind of peoples.
Can you tell us about your experience in Pasara?
Yes, very big experience for me. And in Pashara, that 5 years, and I have prepared some medicines in my own knowledge with some experience collect from local peoples, and I also prepare and to apply peoples, and that will work very good also. And peoples are very well known to me, and they are very appreciate that about medicines, and all times they are asking give that powders and some application local apply ointments are there and other tablets are there, and here people are very helpful, and they also help me to prepare and collect all the things there.
Is there any special memory you may remember during your stay here?
Yes, and very special and crucial memory for me and also all the families of those who are lived here. And in 2008, one big riots are there, and we are in terrible moment. And here me, my Didi, and Moshe and Kalwais, 4 people are living, but we 3 are living night with some terror. But no bad things happens here. We all are safe in here.
How was an ordinary day for you here?
And here my daily work is to treat patient in OPD, and other times I go fields with my Didi and other peoples, and I have treated peoples that in other way we are treating malnutrition child, and giving mosquito nets and other things other related to health. We are educate people in other times. In day times, that means in a hospital also I have treated patient in OPD.
Did you work with Sovasini, and what can you tell us about her?
And she is everything for me, not also me, for all, because she is the coordinator, and other relations, she is my elder sister, and we praise her. She also guided to all the peoples, including me and other peoples, and we worked here together, and she is my lovely elder daughter, sisters.
According to your experience,
Yes.
what has been the impact of Amigos de Odisha here in the tribal area?
Yes, Amigos has very big impact in tribal, especially in this Sakabad area. And Amigos in 4 types, both educationally, economically.
What are the main health problems and difficulties in Odisha, and especially in the tribal area?
In Odisha, many problems are there, but basically the tribals people are that they are not educated well. So that's why lacking of education, they are not aware about health problem. That is one thing is our maternal mortality, child mortality, and other nutritional problems. 3 main problems are there. So all over Odisha, but basically in tribal it is.
Thank you very much for being here. It's really a pleasure.
Thank you.
To you again.
Thank you so much.
Vamos a Gopalpur-on-Sea, donde se puso en marcha un centro de acogida de esas mujeres con el fin no solo de acogerlas, sino también de reintegrarlas a una vida social digna. Un centro de acogida de mayores nos espera también en la misma población. Allí, la vida discurre en paz, solo rota periódicamente por el azote de los ciclones que aterrizan en esa población costera.
Dear Savitri, we are very happy to be here with you. Would you please introduce yourself?
ମୋ ନାଁ ଶାନ୍ତି ଦେବତା। ମୁଁ ଏଠି 27 years ହେଲା ଏଠି ସୋସିଆଲ ୱାର୍କର ପରିଚାଳନା କରୁଛି ଗୋପାଳପୁର ଓଲ୍ଡ ଏଜ୍ ହୋମକୁ।
How many years have you been in SMSS and in the old age center?
ଆଜିକୁ 27 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ସେ ଓଲ୍ଡ ଏଜ୍ ହୋମକୁ। 27 years.
Now, how many inmates are now in this center for elder people and in
Sudha. बर्तमान ओल्ड एज होम रे 25 इनमेट्स अच्छा लेडीज एंड जेंट्स.
What is the main problem you faced in old age home?
माने मेन प्रॉब्लम कौन फेस करछंती ओल्ड एज होम.
ओल्ड एज होम रे एमानक देह बेले बेले जो असुस्थता रहउची आ तबे गवर्नमेंट
to the जो inmates health problem and donated by government to slate money.
And in sweater home, and what is the biggest problem you have faced?
नहीं एबे तो घर शॉर्ट आगुर थिला आमी को ओडिशा घर पाई हेल्प कला आ एबे घर हो गेला तापर खाली गुटे एबे पानी रो प्रॉब्लम अछि सेटा सॉल्व हो गेला.
Our amigos the Odisha friends welcome to come to Gopalpur, the centers in Gopalpur.
हाँ आमी को ओडिशा रो प्राय मैडम पठौचंदी मथिरे मथिरे आसुचंदी आ हमर हाँ आमे ताकू एटी रहिबार खाइबार ए बंदोबस्त करछु.
Sonu y su hermana, al terminar la high school, se desplazaron al centro de acogida de SMSS, en la capital, Bhubaneswar. Allí Sonu estudió un grado superior de peluquería y estética y Jinu de hostelería. Sonu se montó un salón de belleza, pero ahora la situación familiar le hace más difícil seguir trabajando. Vamos ahora al centro de SMSS, donde Mr. Mohanty, fundador de la ONG India, nos contará algo de su historia con amigos de Odisha, España.
Mr. Mohanty, thank you very much for being here with us today. We really appreciate you here with us. And firstly, we would like, if it's possible, that you introduce yourself.
I am Mr. Niranjan Mohanty, founder secretary Subhadra Mahatav Seva Sadan, Bhubaneswar at present. Previously it was at Jivdegiri in the district of Kandhamal, Odisha.
Can you, Mr. Mohanty, please explain us a little bit about the history, how this association started, the center in Judayagiri, in Bhubaneswar, the old age center in Gopalpur, and also about the short stay home in Sadar?
You say SMS is the brainchild of ours. But on the other hand, it's the brainchild of Amigo di Odisha, which was first established Amigo SMSS. During 40 years of our development in Odisha soil, 20 years spent from ourselves, from our initiative and everything. And another 20 years, SMS has been developed by the best cooperation of our collaborators, friends, and Amigo di Odisha, headed by Esther Miller, MS Esther Miller, Celia Budria, and many other friends. I can collect Mr. Pedro, Maria, and Angels, and many other friends are associated with it. And this is a very good organization developed Indo-Spanish relationship or social atmosphere in the year 1990. I am going back in the year 1999, where I meet President Amigo di Odisha, Esther Milan, and another friend Celia Budria. Then we have discussed many things about the development of SMS. He has given some proposals how SMSs will develop. And accordingly, we have been under able advice of Amigo DSMSs, Mr. Milan, and many other friends for academic career of tribal ladies, tribal girls. Otherwise, if there is no help of Amigo D Odisha, that high school cannot be established. That is the most important factor. Even if SMS's future was also in the darkness, if this help could not come from the Spanish friends, orphanage. And for orphanage development, there is a hostel, recreational hall, computer training, tailoring training, dining, classroom, tuition room, everything was done by Amigo SMSs. It is, I am speaking it very gladly, openly, proudly, that Amigo SMSs, if was not there at the time in the 1999, it was a great privilege for us that SMSs cannot come to this extent. Now SMSs having many centers. In Chakapad, there is hospital, 60 non-formal schools.
Now you have explained us about how you started the cooperation with Amigos Odisha and how the sponsorship has influenced the people in Judakitiri and here in Bhubaneswar. Can you also explain us about Gopalpur, the center in Gopalpur, and also talk to us about the difficulties that you have found in the center?
You see, I have not started 10% also. The help of Amigo DSMS. We started as joining from Jiu Degiri to Posara. Hospital in Posara, 60 non-formal schools in Posara, 5 English medium school in Posara. In Posara means that is tribal populated area where you can't dream that there is a school. And people are afraid of going there. But our friends are moving at random in that area where we are afraid of going there. Then I am leaving this Chakapad area, I am proceeding to Gopalpur, where we have a old age home. We have started it in the 1988, that old home. 35 geriatric people are staying there, comfortable. And that building was out of the structure during cyclone. When cyclone is coming, it is first hitting to Gopalpur. That is just on the seashore. But it was demolished by this cyclone. And it was constructed by the help of Amigo Odisha.
You have told us before about the center in Yudakitiri. Can you please tell us how sponsorship has influenced the girls there and what are the opportunities there are now for girls?
You see, we are getting grant from government towards maintenance, and that is not sufficient for us to maintain the children. Therefore, we have demanded the government to enhance the budget of maintenance, budget of grant like that. But still now it has not been considered. It is considered in the year 1940.
Mr. Mohanty, I guess that with the sponsorship and all the actions that are taken, you need to send proofs of payment and proof of what it is done here to Amigos de Odisha. Is it difficult for you how you manage to give all the proofs and the audits?
The children are there. Children have got education. And the children are the proof how they are being benefited out of the sponsor money.
Mr. Mohanty, we will love you to tell us a little bit about your experience with Spain and your Spanish friends.
Oh, that fine morning was so nice and beautiful for me that I saw everybody kissing each other, everybody loving each other. How this country is full of love and kissing. And that was very interesting for me. And when I left after 15 days, I left Spain, and many friends were gathered, and they asked me, what about your experience staying in Spain? I have many experiences, I cannot elaborate, but only I can tell, Spain is the ocean of kisses and love.
Well, Mr. Mohanty, thank you very much. It's been an honor to be here with you. Thank you so much for your efforts. And you have friends forever in Spain.
But you see, this job I am not doing for any money. I am doing for friendship, nothing else.
Hemos venido a Odisha para intentar tomar una muestra de todo lo que Amigos de Odisha ha conseguido durante estos 20 años en el trabajo con la institución Subhadra Mahatab Sevasadan en India. A través de las imágenes y la vida de una de nuestras chicas apadrinadas desde el principio, que ha sido Sonu y que se ha prestado a acompañarnos en todo el recorrido, pues hemos intentado también introducir cuáles han sido los diferentes programas, tanto en los centros de acogida de niñas, mayores o mujeres, como en la zona rural de Pasara, donde también tenemos el resto de programas educativos, de salud y de microcréditos. No sé si estas imágenes van a ser suficientes para mostrar el trabajo de estos 20 años, si no, os invitamos a venir a conocer todos los programas vosotros mismos en directo. Gracias por vuestra colaboración y esperamos que haya sido de vuestro interés estas imágenes. Gracias.